This 41 NBC News at Daybreak.
Well, welcome back. It's estimated that more than 1,700 civilians have been killed in Ukraine, with the actual number likely being much worse. Russia's already brutal invasion is expected to escalate, with Russian President Vladimir Putin putting a new war commander in charge. Bria Jackson is in Washington.
7 weeks into the war, and Russia's attacks are entering a deadly new phase. These satellite images show an 8-mile convoy rolling towards parts of eastern Ukraine.
Ukraine won the battle for Kiev. Now another battle is coming, the battle for Donbas.
Officials fear the targeting of civilians will only get worse now that Vladimir Putin has put a new general in charge, one who's known for his brutal tactics.
He is the goon called in by Vladimir Putin to flatten cities like Aleppo in Syria. He is the worst of the worst.
Over the weekend, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson met with Ukraine's president in Kyiv and pledged more military and financial aid. Still, Zelensky wants Western nations to do more. The Biden administration vows to continue its support.
What we want to see is a free and independent Ukraine, a weakened and isolated Russia, and a stronger, more unified, more determined West.
The violence has already forced more than 10 million Ukrainians from their homes.
They don't have souls, I think, and they don't think that we are people.
Ukrainian officials say they remain open to peace talks.
If I have the chance to save a human life or a village, a town from destruction, I will take that chance.
But as Russian forces prepare for a fresh assault across the east, Ukrainians stand ready to defend their country. In Washington, Bria Jackson for NBC News.
Well, back here in Macon now, staff at Atrium Health Navicent discovered that a Macon man taken into the hospital after driving off the road had also been shot. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says the man lost control of the car he was driving Saturday evening around 9 o'clock near New Clinton Road at Melville Field and was taken to the hospital. They've arrested 21-year-old Deshandra Octavius Liggins of Macon. He's charged with aggravated assault and is in jail without bond. A man is now in custody in connection to the stabbing death of a missing person in Milledgeville. According to Brad King with the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office, Milledgeville police have been looking for 24-year-old Brandon Harris. During the investigation, officers found 21-year-old James Bonner was driving Harris' car in Macon. He was later arrested on an outstanding probation warrant. Investigators then found probable cause to search a home on Browns Crossing Road in Milledgeville. That's where they found Harris' body. Bonner is charged with multiple crimes, including murder. And a Florida man is in custody after leading deputies on a chase from Crisp County into Dooley County Friday afternoon. The Crisp County Sheriff's Office says a deputy attempted to check on a car stopped on Rock House Road, but the driver sped off onto I-75. The driver then got off the interstate at exit 99, speeding into oncoming traffic. As the chase crossed over into Dooley County, stop sticks were deployed. The driver hit the stop sticks, then two vehicles before coming to a stop. One victim was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The driver, identified as 32-year-old David Howard Jr., was also taken to the hospital in stable condition. After searching the car, deputies say they found fentanyl pills with a street value of about $300,000. He was also in possession of a large amount of cash. Howard is charged with multiple traffic violations and drug crimes. Additional charges are pending. And a man on a motorcycle was killed Sunday just after 5 after his motorcycle collided with a pickup truck. It happened near the Jeffersonville Road and Franklinton Road intersection, according to the Bibb County Sheriff's Office. 32-year-old Ezekiel Armo, Akeem Haskins of Macon, was speeding and ran into the passenger side of the truck as it was making a left turn. Hoskins was taken to the Atrium Health Navicent Medical Center, while he was pronounced deceased by hospital staff. No one else was injured during the incident, and no charges are being filed at this time. And now, here's a look at what's coming up this morning on Today.
This morning on the third hour of Today, if you're already stressed out about the week, we have some help to avoid burnout. Then it's Move It Monday, and we are showing you how to sneak some exercise into your daily routine. And overalls are back. We are going to show you how to wear them in our style file. That's all this morning on the third hour of Today.
And we'll have more local news and weather in just a few minutes. Stay with us.
Listen to the Fox FM, Georgia's greatest hits for news and weather from 41 NBC.
Judge Judy, weeknights starting at 7 p.m. on 41 NBC.
When I was diagnosed with cancer, I thought it was a death sentence. I started worrying about Sandy. One call was all it took to get cutting-edge treatment options. My doctors used genomic testing to identify a targeted therapy to treat my cancer. It uses the DNA of your tumor to identify the mutation of your cancer. Targeted therapy was a game changer for me. One call was all it took to get the care I needed.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Call now.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Plus, extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Get more access to care with WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-844-983-0126 now. That's 1-844-983-0126.
Craving old-fashioned Southern cooking? Mrs. Betty's has been serving up fried chicken just like Grandma's for over 30 years. Don't miss out on the deep-fried burgers, award-winning banana pudding, and daily Southern cooked vegetables. Cooking with love, peace, and chicken grease. Locations in Warner Robins and Butler. Order online and come see why we were voted best fried chicken and best chicken wings in Middle Georgia. 478-273-4065.
Oh, welcome back. State pride's on the line once again tonight with American Song Contest on NBC. It's the next to last week of auditions in the competition that's seeking out the nation's next big hit song. Mark Barger recaps last week and looks ahead to tonight.
We were 17.
Thanks to his jury pick win last week, country singer Tyler Braden gave Tennessee a spot alongside Rhode Island and Kentucky in the semifinals of American Song Contest.
I got asked earlier, was there ever any doubt? And there was doubt every time somebody new stepped on the stage. I mean, everybody was so good. Like, literally everyone was amazing.
America's vote gets added into the mix tonight, along with the jury votes of music industry luminaries. That'll determine which 3 additional acts from last week will get to move on.
I'm excited to see what America says.
If they want us there, they're going to put us there.
You know, whatever happens, some good songs are going to win, that's for sure.
After those results, 11 more acts will take the stage, representing 10 states and the District of Columbia, trying to impress with their original songs.
Every local boy and girl from Hawaii that has a dream of, you know, doing whatever, anything in entertainment, I feel like I'm representing that. And
every day I'm kind of looking around and seeing something new, and I'm like, it's real, it's happening.
And how the artists perform tonight.
I want to leave a message. I'm an artist that has something to say. I want to be remembered.
Could create a life-changing moment. Mark Barger, NBC News.
Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
We got a couple of isolated clouds overhead in sight. That's it right now. 41 sky view presented by Volume Chevrolet. A pretty look, of course, at the sunrise. Good to see that getting earlier now. 45 degrees outside. Still on the cool side of things, but not too cold. I do recommend a sweater out the door for the kiddos on the way to school, but they likely won't need it this afternoon as we climb up, the majority of us, into the lower 80s. So definitely going to be a pleasant day for the most part. However, there is one downside, and that is, of course, pollen. That's because of the time of year. Tree pollen still very high. Of course, these bars a little bit lower lower than they were at the end of last week. We'll see those continue to rise as we go throughout this week. But do take note of the mold being high. That's definitely something that we are seeing because of just an uptick overall in humidity as we roll into this week. It's a little bit more favorable for the development of course, fungi. Now we roll into our Tuesday, and it is looking warm, if not hot out there. We're going to be seeing mid to upper 80s all around the region tomorrow afternoon, so it's going to be rather warm, and there's also going to be a good amount of sunshine to accompany that. We head through the day, and we will start to see some cloud cover move in, mainly to our northern counties. In terms of our shower chances tomorrow, those are going to be slim to none. This model particularly is just picking up a shower and moving it through, but I don't like our chances for rain as we go through the day tomorrow. We'll see some scattered cloud cover as we go through the day. That's going to be it, and it will still be pretty scattered as we go through the overnight hours. In fact, it's going to develop as we roll towards our Wednesday morning, which is going to be pretty warm. We're going to be seeing those low 60s mainly out the door as we roll into the start of our Wednesday, and that's often what we would see when there's storm chances later that day. Well, are there? Let's see. Wednesday storm chances for us. We have a 0 level risk for severe weather. Could maybe see some thunderstorms. You do see those severe risks off to the west. That dry line going to cause some problems for the Great Plains as we go through this week. But as for us here in middle Georgia, or anywhere in Georgia really, overall our rain chances for this week are quite low. Even heading into Wednesday afternoon, we're still not really seeing much of anything, while there's plenty of storms off to the west. Then we roll into Thursday, and then okay, here comes a cold front. But look at this. These storms are weakening as it rolls in. So after a very active week last week, where unfortunately we had all those tornadoes touch down and the flooding, it's definitely going to be nice to see things potentially calming down as we roll into the back half of this week, and that does include Wednesday and Thursday with those rain chances and that cold front. So out the door this morning, here is what you are going to want. You'll want your sunglasses. We're heating up. You're going to want that sunblock, because even with a bit of cloud cover, now we're starting to hit into those mid-spring months, and of course the light sweater as well. Your next 7 days are looking pretty pleasant, with our best chance for rain being Thursday with that 30%, and that's all that we have for you right now. Stay with us. We'll have more at 41 Today at 11, and then 41 NBC News at 5, 5:30, and 6. Enjoy your Monday.
The best stories come from you. If you see breaking news or have a news tip, call the 41 NBC Newsroom at 1-866-901-NEWS.